the news headlines on Leadership TV. Remi Tinubu honored as Ugosimba I of Enugu. Emir Sanusi II holds modified Durbar amid police ban on horse riding. I adopted Orji Kalu's blueprint to develop Abia, Governor Otti reveals. WHO reaffirms Mpox as global health emergency. On sports, Juventus confirm Igor Tudor as manager for 2025-26 season. Finally, on entertainment, Ayra Starr clinches Best International Act at the 2025 BT Awards. Thanks for joining us. I am Cynthia Onodo. Now the news in detail. The First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Remi Tinubu, has been honored with the chieftaincy title Ugosimba I of Enugu, meaning Jewel of Empowerment, in recognition of her contributions to women's empowerment and social development across the country. A traditional title was conferred during a colorful ceremony by traditional rulers in Enugu State as part of a two-day working visit to the region. The event drew a diverse crowd, including political dignitaries, women's advocacy groups, traditional leaders, and residents who gathered to celebrate the First Lady's dedication to uplifting women and vulnerable communities nationwide. Senator Tinubu had been widely acknowledged for initiatives targeting economic inclusion, skills training, and support for grassroots women, symbolizing hope for many across Nigeria. Moving on now, the Emir of Kano, Muhammadu Sanusi II, led a modified Durbar procession on the fourth day of festivities, replacing the iconic horse riding display with a motorcade in compliance with a police directive. The annual event, deeply rooted in northern Nigeria's cultural and Islamic heritage, was altered following a police-imposed ban on horse riding due to security concerns, marking the second consecutive year the restriction has been enforced by the Kano State Police Command. Despite the absence of the usual parade of elaborately dressed horsemen and traditional warriors, the spirit of the Durbar remained alive. The MS procession began from the historic Kofa Kudu Palace and moved towards Fanisau in the Ungogo local government area. It was accompanied by a convoy of vehicles carrying royal aides, dignitaries, and local subjects. Crowds lined the street, cheering and waving as the emir passed, showing that the cultural essence of the Durbar still resonates deeply with the people, even in its adapted form. In other news stories, the Abia State Governor Alex Otti has publicly acknowledged that his administration is building on the developmental blueprints laid by former governor and current senator representing Abia North, Orji Kalu. During a courtesy visit on Sunday, Governor Otti praised Kalu's tenure from 1999 to 2007, particularly his infrastructure, education, and health legacy. He noted that the development model Kalu implemented in Abia is now being adapted and expanded to revitalize the entire state. I am using Kalu's infrastructure template in Abia to develop Abia State, Otti stated, adding that governance must be treated as a continuum with useful policies revived where necessary. The governor lauded Kalu's track record, which included regular payment of teachers' salaries, free education and transport services, and the uninterrupted accreditation of Abia State University during his administration. He also highlighted Kalu's investment in healthcare, especially establishing a fully equipped teaching hospital in Abia and improving the welfare of judges. Otti emphasized his connection to Kalu's legacy, revealing that his mother had been an ardent supporter of the former governor. He also credited Kalu with initiating the now completed Abia Integrated Power Project, calling him the pioneer brain behind the Abia Power Grid. In new development, the World Health Organization WHO has once again declared that the ongoing Mpox outbreak continues to qualify as a public health emergency of international concern, or PHEIC, citing a sustained rise in global cases and weak surveillance systems in several countries. This was announced by WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus following the fourth meeting of the International Health Regulations IHR Emergency Committee on the Mpox situation held on June 5th. While the committee acknowledged that some nations have improved their response capacity, it warned that case numbers are still increasing, particularly in parts of West Africa, and that undetected transmissions may be ongoing in other regions. WHO chief agreed that the committee's assessment and announced or rather, announced updated temporary recommendations to help countries respond effectively to the evolving outbreak. The full report of the committee's meeting is expected in the third week of June. And now on sports update, Italian football powerhouse Juventus has officially appointed Igor Tudor as the club's head coach for the 2025-26 season following a successful stint as caretaker manager. Tudor, a former youth player and assistant coach, took over in March after Thiago Motte's dismissal. His short-term appointment was initially meant to cover the remainder of the season and the upcoming FIFA Club World Cup. However, his impressive performance has earned him a full season contract. Announcing the decision on Tuesday, new Juventus general manager Damian Comoli stated that they have decided to continue with Igor for the FIFA Club World Cup and also next season. Tudor turned things around for the Bianconeri, guiding the team to a fourth-place finish in Serie A and securing Champions League qualifications. When he took charge, Juventus were in fifth place and struggling with poor form. The Croatian has a rich history with the Turin club. He played for Juventus from 1998 to 2007 and later served as assistant manager under Andrea Pirlo during the 2020-21 season. His managerial resume includes spells at Lazio, Marseille, and Udinese. Finally, now on entertainment news, Nigerian music star Ayra has been crowned Best International Act at the 2025 BT Awards, marking a significant career milestone on one of the world's biggest entertainment stages. 21-year-old beat out fierce competition including South Africa's Tyler, Ghana's Black Sherif, and fellow Nigerian Remi to take home the coveted award, further cementing her status as a global force in music. The win came after several years of recognition by the BET Awards. Since 2022, Ayra has earned multiple nominations, including Best New International Act and the BET Her Award for her empowering anthem, Commerce. This year alone, she was nominated in 3 major categories, which are Best New Artist, Best Female R&B Pop Artist, and Best International Act, ultimately walking away with one of the night's top global honors. The 2025 ceremony, hosted by comedian Kevin Hart, celebrated Black excellence in music, film, sports, and television. That's all the news we have for you on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website, www.leadership.ng. Thanks for watching.
Be part of our brand. Leadership for God and country. Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast.